this is for sure one of those more delicate times, and if we can find connection and unity, we can get through this whole thing together. So I'm Ryan Doyle, and one of the ways I tend to stay sane is through yoga and movement practice, and this is something we all can incorporate throughout this time to help us better ourselves and really focus on those things that in the busy day-to-day we could tend to neglect. So one of those beautiful little lights about the COVID-19 is we could take that time to reset and refocus on some of those finer details in our life that during the busy season we could really truly miss and get away from. One of those ways for me is practice. I like different planes of movement and chains of connection and seeing those links come together. As a yoga instructor, I tend to incorporate more foundation building in my asana practice to better people mechanically and spiritually. Connecting breath and movement, and really just finding freedom in the body. And really in this time we need to learn to let go. So for me, movement and fitness is a big component of my life. Trying to come up with new ways of movement and being unique and obscure is just one of the ways that helps really melt and empty my brain, kind of similar to how my journal does, but just in the more physical planes. It's always good to get new perspective on life, and in this time we are truly learning new things about ourselves and our society as a whole. So hopefully you can draw that inspiration within yourself as well. Movement is one of those things that releases endorphins and really gets the brain, the blood, and the whole vessel incorporated in the present moment. For me, it is a bouncing point, a springboard for concentration. Being someone who has a hard time focusing on tasks, it is really knowing that where you are right now is okay. And one of these ways that I love to do this is through creating food and being expressive through food, even at a time where you're not in the hustle and bustle. And you get to really appreciate what you're eating through the art of creating different meals and dishes. Luckily at this time I have the opportunity to grow and start some new things as well. Not just building my plate, but also growing the food that is going to be on my plate. So make sure you too get a chance to step back, find that thing that you've been looking to start, and express inner creativity, inner devotional peace, reconnection to your body, your mind, your spirit, your food, and all that deep potential that you have living inside of you, longing to come out, to love the body, the people around you, and to be grateful that this is happening at such a time where we are still able to connect to one another via virtual interaction, even when we can't do so in the personal. I hope this inspires you a little bit and that it brings you an ease to the edge that the COVID-19 has brought to us all. Namaste.
Very nice. That's a really good one.